Have you been hurt before? Have you been treated like you are not human? Listen to this story, my story. Hi, my name is Christian Levi. Many years ago, when I was in London, in the United Kingdom, I just arrived. Few months, I got to United Kingdom, to London. I didn't know my left. I didn't know my right. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to go about things. Nobody was there to guide me and direct me on what to do. I was just trying to survive, trying to make two ends meet. So I was just like everyone else, trying to survive. But then I was looking for, I had to work, I had to look for a job in order to make some money, to pay my rent, to feed myself, maybe and other things, maybe do other things as well. But I got a job. I do a bit of security work. I did a bit of cleaning. I worked in a construction building sites. Did bits and pieces here and there just to get by, just to survive. It was not easy for me to find my way and get the things that I want. You see, if you have people in the place you travel to, at least they may help you, guide you through, put you through, help you on what to do and what not to do. So I was just trying to survive. It wasn't very easy at all. It was not easy at all for me because I didn't have anybody that will help me or guide me. I didn't have a shoulder to lean on. I didn't have anybody to cry to. I didn't have anybody to tell my experience or to ask some difficult questions. I didn't. So it wasn't very easy. Not at all. It wasn't easy. So I was struggling, to be honest. I would tell the truth. I was struggling to survive. Accommodation was a problem because, if you don't have the job, you cannot make money. And if you cannot make money, you cannot pay your way. You cannot keep accommodation. So I was trying to do everything. Sometimes those jobs were not regular. They were not steady. But I try and do all the jobs that I mentioned. Security I did, construction stroke building site I did, cleaning jobs I did just to get by. But then I met a friend who was helpful, who understood my situation at the time, especially my accommodation problem. He tried to help me he told me that he knows somebody who wants to rent their room, and I was okay for that because at least I can put roof over myself. I can have a room where I can stay to go my way, go about my business, my daily jobs. So he took me to this person, and this person accepted to rent the room to me. We agreed on how much I will pay, and I paid. And 2 days after that, I moved into the house. So the first week, the second week, the third week, the fourth week, which is the now 1 month, is gone. So on the second month, the first week of the second month, I came back one day. The lady called me and said, "Christian, I've got something to tell you." I said, "Have I done anything?" I didn't expect to hear what she was going to say. That wasn't what I expected. I said, "What have I done now?" Jokingly, thinking that it was just maybe some minor conversation. So she said to me, "I want to tell you that you have to start looking for a place to move." I was like, "What? Looking for a place? I just moved in." She said, "Yeah. Start looking for a place now to move." I said, "Why is that? Did I do anything wrong? What have I done?" She said, "No, it's nothing you did, but it's just other things that happened." She said, you see, Christian, I have had problem with my boyfriend or my partner," she says. "And my partner moved away. I thought maybe that was it. It was over between me and him. But we have been talking and we've reconciled and he's moving back." I said, "Wow, that was kind of like a sudden notice. I will look for a place. I will start looking for a place." So the first day now is gone. The second day, I came back from work. She said to me, "Have you found a place, Christian?" I said, "No, I haven't. You just told me yesterday I haven't. I'm still looking for a place." Then I started to tell my friend, ask my friends, ask around. I said, "Does anybody know where I can rent just one room?" And then nothing came up because there was nobody at the time that I know that was renting a room. And I cannot rent a flat. It is expensive to rent a flat in London. I couldn't afford a flat. So what happened is, the second day I came back home. She said to me, "Have you found a place?" I said, "No, I haven't. I'm still looking." The third day I came back home. She asked me, "Have you found a place?" I said, "No, I haven't. I'm still looking. I've been asking people. Why don't you give me time to find a place? Then I will move." That's what I said. She said, "I cannot give you more than this." So on the fourth day, 1 month and fourth day, I came back home. The fourth day, she asked me, "Christian, have you found a place?" I said, "No, I haven't. I'm still looking." And in fact, I was looking. I was asking my friends. She said, "Christian, you have to leave tonight." I said, "Tonight?" "Yes," she said. I thought it was a joke. You can't believe what happened next. What happened next? You can't believe it. This crazy woman went to my room, which is her house, of course. I started picking my stuff, throwing them out of the house. She picked one thing, she put it out, she picked other thing until she picked all my stuff and put them outside. It was a shock. What would I do? Where will I start? I cannot fight this woman. I cannot do anything. I was thinking about it. Shall I call police? Shall I call security? Shall I ring some authority and let them know what's going on? I thought about it. I said, it would be nice to pick my things and go. At least if she had given me 1 week or 2 weeks to pick my stuff to go somewhere, that would have been better. But she didn't. The woman was able to pick all my stuff and put them outside. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know anything what I'm going to do. So what I did was, I thought about it for a few minutes, for a few seconds. I said, let me go to my other friends. And those friends are going to see if they're going to help me. I went to my friends. I said to myself, let me go to my friends and see. I went to my friends. I told them the story, what happened or what had happened. They felt sorry for me, and one of them brought their car, came to the place in Woolwich in London, picked my stuff to where they live. They allowed me to stay there until I find a place. So that night, they helped me. We pick everything outside the house that I was living, that I paid for, into the car, then to their house. That's exactly what I did. But I was so angry. I would not lie to you. I was so bitter. I was so angry. I was so discouraged. My heart failed me. I was thinking, what is this? Why should anybody treat anybody like this? Why should anybody treat somebody like this? Why should anybody treat me like this? Why? Why should anybody treat somebody this way? I had a choice. I had a choice to continue to be angry and bitter, angry at myself, angry at a woman who did that to me, maybe angry at God, who knows. I had a choice to choose one out of these three. Or I also had a choice to stay positive, to remain calm and collected. But I chose one thing. You know what I chose? I chose to let go. I chose not to be angry anymore. I chose not to be bitter anymore. I chose to forgive and let go. That's what I chose. Why? I chose that because that was the best thing for me. You see, getting bitter or angry at somebody would not help me. Bitterness will not help you. If you're listening to this message and you have been hurt by someone, you've been treated like you are nobody. You've been treated like you're not human. You can choose to be bitter and angry, or you can choose to let go and forgive. That's what I did. I chose to let go. I chose to forgive. I chose to free myself from every bitterness. You see, when you are angry or bitter at somebody, you're not actually hurting them. You are hurting yourself. When you are angry and bitter at somebody, you are not actually you're not doing them you're not doing yourself favor. You are actually hurting yourself for being bitter at somebody. So that's why I decided that, you know what, I can be angry and bitter at what people did or what that person did to me, but I'm not going to do that. You can also choose to be bitter and angry at what somebody did to you, but you can also choose not to be bitter. You see, the story that I've just told you is a true story. What happened to me, not someone else, to me. This is something that happened to me while I'm still in United Kingdom. It happened to me at my early stage in UK, in London. Over the years, it's been many years ago, many years, I have harnessed myself, managed myself, look into those situations, laugh over them. But you know what I did again? I said, thank you, Lord. Yes, I said, thank you, Lord, for I'm here today. Thank you, Lord, for what I have today is more than anything else. Thank you, Lord. Who knows where she was today? I don't know. Who knows the situation where she is today? I don't know. But I forgive her from my heart, and I ask God to forgive her too. Friends, in life, every one of us have been treated wrongly. We've been hurt. We've been treated wrongly by somebody. Maybe your relatives, family members, friends, co-workers. We have been treated wrongly. But how you handle that situation matters. How you take it, how you handle it matters a lot. I want to urge you not to be bitter and angry at what people had done to you. But I want to urge you to forgive and let go. Free yourself. When you forgive others, you free yourself. When you refuse to be bitter, you free yourself. When you refuse to be angry, you free yourself. I want to ask you to free yourself. This is my story. What is your story? I want to ask you to comment at the comment section. Have you been treated bad? Have you been thrown away or thrown out of the house where you live, or by a relative or friends or anybody? Maybe you've been treated wrongly in your relationship with someone. Maybe your ex-partner, ex-lover, husband or wife, family members. But I want to urge you to let it go. Free yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have for you today. I want to ask you, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do hit the subscription button, like and share. I will see you sometime. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Thank you and have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.